Our next guest hails from the Alamo City and has a long family lineage of musical performers. He's branched off into his own, and he's currently working on his fourth album. Joining us is singer-songwriter Brandon Padier. Brandon, welcome to the show. You have produced and recorded your own albums.
Yes.
You clearly don't like being put in a box when it comes to your sound. It's really unique. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so all of the artists I grew up loving and listening to never stayed in one musical lane. And so I didn't think that I should have to either.
Right, and you absolutely shouldn't. So if you could describe in a few words what your sound is, because I listened to it and I can't quite put a finger on it.
Yeah, so I use the term Americana because it's probably the biggest blanket term for it.
Yeah.
Going from rock to soul to country to folk. It allows me to branch out into all these different avenues that my music might take me.
Right, and the different instruments that you're able to play as well, that can kind of inspire something.
Definitely.
What about the musical talent that runs in your family? I want to know a little bit.
Yeah, so my grandfather and my great-grandfather both taught themselves how to play almost every instrument, it seems. And then,
Are you self-taught as well?
Yes.
That's incredible.
I took piano lessons, but everything else I just learned myself.
Is it easier when you start on an instrument and then kind of go to a different one, or is it much more difficult because of the different style?
I would say it's easier, at least for me it was easier starting off piano because I had to train my ear to that, and so everything else kind of flowed out of that.
Yeah, and then it inspired all these different albums that you produce, but it's really cool. You're collaborating with some people on this upcoming one. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so this record that should be coming out sometime this year will be the first one I've done fully with my band Black Gold.
Okay.
Part of me was just at that point where I was worn out from having to do everything myself.
The burnout.
Yeah, for sure. And I also, I trust my band implicitly in their musical vision for the songs that I bring to them.
Right, and sometimes you need inspiration from the outside as well to re-spark that energy.
Definitely.
Your music is so beautiful standalone though, so I'm gonna let you take it away and take us into our break, but I'm really, really happy to have you in the studio. And if you want to see Brandon Padier and Black Gold performing, they're gonna be at Summer Camp Bar at 520 East Grayson Street. That is Friday, June 9th, starting at 8:30 p.m. For more information, check out BrandonPadier.com. But without further ado, here's Brandon Padier.
Like a rambling river running by a roadside, reaching out for something, I was bound to cross the line, shelling out secrets and spilling out old rules, feeling cast into the fire, faith to claim what's right or wrong. But if I said these magic words, would it ease your weary mind? Tell me, is this what you wanted? Don't leave me wondering now. Running through the jungle, we're fighting just to survive. Forever turn to nothing, just a lesson learned in time. We're now driving down the highway with a blind man's point of view, keeping on our own direction, looking for those troubling cues. If I said these magic words, would it ease your weary mind? Tell me,